Aja, we're live. Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm okay. Just
You,
a bit overwhelmed, but excited to be here.
you look wonderful. You look wonderful. I saw you just a few weeks ago on this platform, and yeah. So tell us what's going on. The last like week, where the heck you were you?
Oh my gosh, I've just been hiding behind my computer, writing, and writing, writing, and strategizing, trying to get these projects out. I have these deadlines this month, so yeah,
Oh, what are
yeah.
you? What are you writing this
Well,
time?
okay, well, I have like supernatural projects, and I have thriller projects. I even have a comedy one, and a touch of horror for another one. So the genres, they kind of almost blend, but yeah, that's what I'm working on. I've written most of them. I'm just going through them and touching them up. I think I've written really two two of them that from scratch. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I would like to introduce Aja to our audience. How I met Aja. I met Aja actually on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
We both often in the room of Darion Danju's 1 minute film school. And Aja actually won five out of like eight awards sometime a few months ago. So that's why Aja get to be. I get to pick Aja's brain out because she's a award-winning
Thank you so
filmmaker.
much. And I won some film festival awards as well.
Oh yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should put on your what do you call the biography, right? You should say Aja Yet Thomas is a award-winning
Uh,
writer director, and
yeah.
yeah, and Aja is also owner of PVIAM, and which you're gonna tell me what is PVIAM Productions from Maryland, USA. A
Yeah.
former beauty expert of 30 years turned filmmaker for about 7 years. Her mission is to help other filmmakers globally. She specializes as a writer of thriller and horror features, and you really should watch her film. It's very frightening. So yeah, then this year, 2021, Aja has won eight awards in total
Mhm.
of in 1 minute short film competition during best for including best screening, production design at Darren Darjon's 1 minute film competition, and
I won
hopefully
5 out of the 7
5 out of 7. Why do
yeah,
I say
for
eight?
the one
Okay.
minute.
Okay. Okay. 5 out of 7. I was right at the first time. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you
Then
so
the film
much.
festivals was just added to that. But thank you
Ah,
so much. Yeah.
yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. So Aja is going to be with us for first portion of our talk, and then we're going to introduce Aja's partner, um, filmmaker, the writer. How do you say her name? Andre.
Andre. Andre.
Andree Harris, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, by the way, I'm Ching Juhl. I've been doing this live talk show for 117 episodes since last March. So, I'm so glad today we get to chat with Aja again. So, Aja, tell us a little bit about what makes a good.
Well, what makes, maybe you mean a good filmmaker? I proper preparation. We're talking about having your story, your script. I mean, first it starts with an idea, and then you write it out, flush it all out on paper, and then you pick out the characters and their personalities, finding their flaws, And then from that draft, you could probably pull out a story from there. And then from that story that you think of, then you create your outline. And once you create your outline, then you can start your first draft. And once you do that and have your first draft, you do it again. You look over for errors, and then after you've gone to the fifth or sixth draft, then you can say, "Let me share it with some people you look up to, some mentors and things like that." And then after that, once everything is clear, the coverage works great. Then you work on the locations, where you're going to shoot it. Then you put together the budget. And, once you prepare everything, the pre production is everything. I learned from my mentor. Once you have that, you've already won the battle.
Yeah, very, very good. So I was wondering, as a writer, um, when you decide to write something, do you think about this subject for a while before you pick up the pen or writing on your computer? Like, what is the like in specific process? For instance, I'm sure every project is slightly different, but what is a typical process? Do you think about that for a while and before you start to sort of make it more black and white?
Actually, honestly, it doesn't take it never really takes me that long to come up with a story. I could just thank God for it, because
Genius.
I could just see one little thing, and and of course, many people, I'm in the bathroom taking a shower, and everything just comes. The story just falls right before me, or when I'm sleeping, but most times when I'm taking a shower, it
Wow.
comes. Yes,
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. It's
yes.
like, yeah, because I'm not a writer, so I can't really relate to that. Like how the creativity come from, and how. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your background, your upbringing, please.
Okay, well, originally I was born in Sierra Leone. I came to the United States when I was under a year old, and I grew up in the Bronx, New York.
Yay!
Yeah, actually, that's my first tongue. And I went back for a few years when my parents moved back. I was there for maybe about 4 years, and then I came back and to Raleigh. Went to high school there, and then I moved to Virginia, and from Virginia I moved to Maryland. But then between from the years, I've moved to LA, I've moved to New York, and came back. So I've been in a lot of places.
Yeah, you are. You travel a lot.
Yes, yes, yes. So, yeah, that's, to be honest with you. I mean, traveling is a part of me, but really, um, where it inspired me for the traveling, my parents played a big part. My mom, of course, she was a hairstylist, and helping her in the salon when she moved to Sierra Leone, it made me get back into doing that same business when I came back when I was 21. I believe that's when I got back into the business of doing hair. I got the opportunity working backstage on some award shows because I was really interested in seeing actors and watching films and things like that, especially first with the Hollywood. But I was like, well, maybe that's a far dream. So I started with Nollywood. I get to work backstage and meet some of the best Nollywood actors.
Wait. What is
And
it? What is it? Sorry, what is a Nollywood? Meaning?
okay, well, Nollywood is the film industry in Nigeria.
Oh,
So they're kind of like the largest internationally right now. So watching some of their films, I always wanted to work doing makeup and hair for their films. So I had the opportunity to work with Desmond Elliott, and of course, he ended up pulling me in because I've done some theater acting. So he pulled me in to have do a scene with him, and from there, I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but I've done acting, just very shy, and even though people are telling me I'm very good at it, I just chose to pursue being behind the camera. But yeah, from high school, before I moved to Maryland, I got into writing. And as I got older, I said, you know what? After doing hair and then makeup, and then I get the opportunity to go to Los Angeles to work in award shows finally in Hollywood. I said, you know what? Let me get back to writing because now that I see all these stars, I'm ready to write and get them to bring my stories to life. And that's why I'm a filmmaker now. So I started in Atlanta to shoot my first project. There was a gentleman that gave me his hand and said, send me your scripts. Let me see. Because I don't just work with anybody in any script. And he loved the concept and he loved what I did. Of course, it was highly exaggerated because it was my first script. So he said the story is there. Come on, I came on. He scratched out some scenes that didn't need to be there, and we shot it. And that's how I came up with Reach. And Reach is really supposed to be an international project where I shoot in 3 countries. I've shot some of them here. I'm supposed to shoot some more in Europe, and then also continue it in Africa and back in Europe. And then after that, I wrote some more things, more of the television area. So I wrote The Silent Witness, and that's more of a thriller piece, which a lot, of actors was very excited. People were excited when they read the script. Producers and directors, they loved it. And so I shot that in Atlanta. And then later on, because it's a pilot, I shot some scenes in New York. So I'm excited about that project because it's thriller, but it has drama in it with crime of the real estate underworld and all that kind of stuff. And then from there, I shot Emma. Um, Beauty Shift is the other one that I've written. And that one I've written Beauty Shift some years back. And I decided to bring that into the 1 Minute Film School, a scene that had something to go towards that. And that's when more people in Clubhouse and other parts, and even Andre was really, really excited about it. It created a buzz. A lot of people who saw the trailer and the 1 minute was like reaching out to me, like, oh my God, we need to see the feature. So now I'm working on getting that feature done as we speak. So I have 5 children, 4 boys and a girl. Not easy to raise them without the assistance of the government. But because of me working for myself, it helped me a great deal for me to be able to spend time with them so that they could be able to be assisting their companions, their coworkers, then being a part of the system that has been affecting a lot of our people. I did my utmost best being a divorced mom to make sure that my children become proper citizens of this country. And it's worked out pretty well for me, So
Wonderful.
now I'm focusing on my writing, and that's where I'm at now. And that helps
Wonderful. Thank you.
in a
Thank you for
nutshell. Thank
the
you.
whole, yeah. I would like to share a 1 minute work of you. Shall we do the legacy of Emma?
Yes,
Shall we show that to
definitely.
people? Okay.
Please.
Okay. Great. So go back to here. I'm just clicking on sharing features. Okay. Legacy. Okay, so
So
this is tell us. So this is the one of the you won. What would you want this one?
for this one, I won the audience award, which means it was people from the public got to vote on it, and I won costume, production design. I've won screenplay. I believe I tied for the screenplay, and I believe I was runner up for best picture. I don't remember. There's so
Okay,
many awards, but
and
yeah.
tell us in a short version of what is 1 minute Darren Dangju's 1 minute film school.
Tell you about the school.
Yeah,
Well,
tell us just short
briefly,
version.
briefly. So Darion have this 1 minute school. I decided to challenge myself because it takes you to go straight to the point in 1 minute. And so now we have what, about 25, 30 students. They're all inspired to tell their stories at the shortest form, to from beginning, middle, and end. Pre-production, shoot, production, and post-production. So I'm excited to be a part of the program. It's helped me tremendously, and so it's helped a lot of others. So I think hopefully that's in a nutshell enough to tell
Great.
you about it. He's an
Yeah.
amazing mentor, amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Darion is amazing. So if you want to check out who Darion Dangju is, I also interviewed Darion about, I would say, a month or two ago. So you can check, just type in Darion Dangju and you will see him on screen, which is a nice thing because usually I see Aja on Clubhouse. I see Darion on Clubhouse, but Clubhouse is an audio application. You don't get to see them in face, right? In faces. So this is really cool, you know? It's like you can really see them, and it's next to being in the real person. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
So, okay, here we go. 1 minute Legacy of Emma by Aja.
Legacy of Emma.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. My very own salon. Thank you, Aunt Emma. Well, you was her favorite. You know, I never really liked coming to this place anyway.
Why they ain't bury you with Aunt Emma?
And I have to spray to kill them bugs as soon as I take her man. Excuse me. I am so sorry. You know what? You don't even have to apologize. It's fine. You don't even have to apologize.
Finish
It's
your
fine.
hair.
It's fine. I'll take it.
But you didn't pay. She walked out and didn't pay.
Let it go out to Tessa, get my cup back.
Awesome.
Yay. Great job.
Awesome. That's
Yeah, I had an
wonderful.
amazing cast. Shout out to Andre for
Yeah,
helping me bring this other
Andre.
people together. I never shot. I think this is my second time I'm shooting in the DMV area, and I reached out to her. That's been doing many projects out here, and she
Yeah.
helped me get the team together. So shout out to her.
Yeah, she has that evil looking on her face, and then
So I was like, yes, yeah, I can't wait. So
funny.
Beauty Shift is really a couple of it's a 3-part feature, and it really is about Emma and her trying to bring in her nieces and raise them so that they could take over her business and whatever she has before she leaves this world, if she ever leaves this world. But unfortunately for them, they didn't know that she had a power that she obtained by accident when she was a child. So a lot of death, a lot of people dying, a lot of surprises. I can't wait for you guys to see the film.
Yeah,
So
me, I can't wait either. I wanted to thank.
This clip is when they've grown up, and Emma is not around physically, but it doesn't mean that she's not there spiritually, as a ghost. So yeah, so look out, guys.
Watch out, watch out. So I wanted to thank our audience is there with us. There's a person's name called Want Those See More. It's funny name. Hello. And then Midfilm is here. Johnny Woo's here.
Hi, Johnny.
Johnny Woo. Thank you
Another
for being
person
with
that
us.
I admire.
Yay. Yeah.
Yes.
And Andree was there. So should we bring Andree? Hold on a second. Let me just thank them. Sky, hi Sky.
Hi,
Sky is here. So these this is all our gang, from Darion Juhl gang, we should call it, Darion Juhl gang. All right, so great. Should we bring Andree here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get rid of a couple of other things. Sorry, I need to get rid of. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, Andree, are you ready? Hi,
everybody.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Yay.
Aja, hi. Every time I see Emma, I'm like, she created that monster.
You brought it to life.
And listen, I had no idea. I thought we were just doing this short, and then suddenly she calls me and said, well, Emma's going to go to the carnival, and Emma's going to do this. And I said, so she's not leaving? No. I was like, okay.
I'm excited
William Andree. That's William Andree. Is that William Andree? Want to see. Anyway, William. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. So, Andree, can you give yourself just a little bit light?
That's what we're working on now. She's
okay. Just a little bit. Sorry.
William is watching us. The William Andree. Oh, my buddy. Hi, William.
Is that better?
Yeah. That's good. So tell us how you two wonderful lady knew each other.
Okay, so my first cousin lives in LA, and so he was doing, I think it was the NAACP or something like that, Aja?
It was the NAFCA.
The NAFCA
Hollywood, African Hollywood Awards. Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I see her in DC, or some of the pages in DC or something. He said, like, yeah, she's from your area. And then he had told me to meet her some years ago, and I didn't. I think timing is, because we know some of the same people, but just the timing was off. And then when she and I came together, it was like perfect. So it's been years ago since we knew of each other. And then I got sick. I caught COVID. And Aja was one of the people that called me almost every single day. She didn't want anything. She was just checking on me. And I was like, wow, that's different, you know?
Yeah.
And I was supposed to do another movie with her, but I couldn't. I was just so sick. But she just kept calling every day. And so when I finally got my strength back, I told her, I said, the one thing that you did that a lot of people didn't do, because a lot of people didn't know it, was just call me every day. And that just grew some merit in my book, because I like to be around people that are, if I'm doing okay, they're there, and if I'm not okay, they're there. And she was one of the ones that was there almost every day, nonstop, leaving messages. I didn't have the strength to call back, but I got every last message. And I told her, I said, when you called me, that did something to my heart. So
yeah, that's wonderful. So I wanted to thank you for being with us, and Aja wanted to bring you in even last time when we did, and then it just one thing leads to another. We didn't get ready for you to come, and so tell us a little bit about your professional achievement, because I know you have a handsome IMDb site, and people can check her work out. So tell us a little bit more about your work.
Well, to be perfectly honest, writing was always my passion since a little kid. I'm forever 25, and we wrote our school song back in 6th grade. And so, how can I put it? I kind of sort of got away from it because I went into full-time ministry. And one day I wrote a play. After being in a wheelchair for a while, I wrote a play. And then I acted in the play because the people couldn't show up. And then one thing led to where we are now. I started very late in this side of the game. I'm a self-taught screenwriter. And I won several awards. In fact, I just won another award last week for a movie that we did with all females in it. So my history is, again, I'm self-taught. I like writing. I write books and poetry. But again, in the last 3 years since my 54th birthday, my 55th birthday, I'm almost 58, is when I started doing film. And I love it. I like writing. I like creating. I always thank God for the gift of imagination, because I can look at something and it becomes a story. So that's where I am. It just all happened, seemed like overnight, but it was in time.
Wonderful, wonderful. And now, do you have any sort of what do you call, trailer or something? Short stuff?
I sent our latest trailer to the email address that you sent.
Oh, you sent it to me? Oh, okay. I'll look up. Yeah,
I sent one trailer, but I have several, and they're all for you. They can see it on YouTube under Andree Harris Productions, or on the website. The latest one actually is called Mirage. It's about a bunch of women, data thieves, and everybody's fooling everybody, so we don't know what's happening. And it was a challenge for me because I wanted to do something women-centered, and I had fun doing it. And I put a lot of people in the movie that never acted before. They had a designer. I'm known for doing things like that, giving people opportunities who wanted to try it. So it's great. I watched my firstborn daughter is actually in it. My niece is in it, goddaughter, and some of the other women in the DMV area that wanted to do it. So I put them in this project just to give them a bit of how it is. And we actually won an award for it.
Wow, that's wonderful. And speaking of children, you and Aja, not only you're a talented artist, writer, and filmmaker and everything, you guys are so incredible mothers. Yeah?
I think when Aja said,
tell us about how you deal with monsters.
Because, my kids are my heart. They're my life, my heartbeat. I have 9 children in all. My baby is 8. She's also an actress. And 2 of them are in Emma in Beauty Shift. 2 of the kids are in Beauty Shift. I had 9 kids. Of the 9, I adopted 7. And of the 7, 4 of them are my relatives. And so it's hard to explain. But Aja, every time I say, it's my kids, she said, I understand. I understand. And I think that's the thing that really drew me to her, because she's also a working mother who has an everyday life. We have like everyday lives. People could look at us on social media and see the glitz and glamour, but behind all of that, we have everyday lives. Everyday struggles. So and I have, of my children, I have 3 special need children. One of my daughters now is aspiring to be a model. She has a G-tube in her stomach, and I've taught her how to embrace it. She was always ashamed of it at 13, having to be fed through a tube. So I taught her how to embrace it. Before I flew to Atlanta, she had her first photo shoot, and we got a lot of actors and actresses down here that sent her some shout outs to encourage her and empower her. So I'm really excited about being a mother, more than anything, just being a mother and just working with other working mothers. I tell you, Aja is really a breeze.
I cannot imagine you have 9 and Aja has 5 and I only have 1. I couldn't even handle very well. Thank you.
So I think I always say, for real, after 3 children, they all sound the same. So all of them sound just like after 2 or 3.
I know it. so Aja,
Amazing.
you guys are working. What project you're working on now? You two beautiful women.
Go ahead,
Like,
Aja. You.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. So
I thought that
I've
was Aja's worse. Okay.
huh? What'd you say?
I said I thought I was bad, but Aja's worse because she has
She's an introvert. Aja is an introvert.
Aja writes a lot. We do have so much on the burner. So Aja, why don't you share with her the projects that you and I are working on together?
Well, we're planning to go to a couple of countries. We're starting with Africa, West Africa. We're going to touch down in Sierra Leone to help aspiring filmmakers. My target, and I believe Andre's as well, is to help women and young people. To give them an opportunity because everyone wants to be able to be that star one day, and they can't get to people in the industry or close to people that are connected to the industry. So, or people that know people that are in the industry. So we decided to take it there and give them a chance. So we're going to be doing workshops where we'll bring professional actors. Andrea is also a professional actress. She teaches. We're going to bring other people. We're going to bring writers, and we're going to do our own spin on it and help others. Excuse me.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful. So, that's okay. That's okay. So, Aja, Aja, you coming from a business owner. Are you okay? You want some water? You want to go get some water? Yeah. Where's the server? You had a server there.
They don't want to see it on camera, but I'm fine.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit, Aja, your film production company, which you had for several years, and so so you do writing and you produce film and do a lot of different things.
Yes. It's called PVIAM.
What does that mean?
It means Perfect Vision of I Am. Perfect Vision of I Am.
Wow.
That's this PVIAM. Perfect Vision of I Am. And the reason why I called it that is I'm using that to help change the lives of people all over the world, to give them an opportunity to shine. So that's something, the vision that I got from my God, to take my hand and taught that what's important to me, I take to pour into others. So I'm just following that mission. Give women a chance for them to be able to afford to feed their babies. And I'm joining with a gentleman in the United Kingdom called Spratley, the nonprofit Spratley Foundation that's helping creating playgrounds and parks for children in Africa. So we're partnering up to use some of the proceeds to create that opportunity to bring smiles on children's faces, as well as the mothers. So yeah. So that's me and Andrea working together to go and do that. You know, so
that's wonderful.
UK. So Andrea, follow up with that. You know.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we are going over there and teaching classes and giving them headshots. I wrote a movie. Aja wrote a script also to film over there, and we asked for headshots, and they were not what we thought they should be. So we're going to go over there and show them how to do professional headshots and actually take some for them, and maybe put some of them in films. I also do something called Gifts for Ghana, which every year in Ghana I send funding over there so they can have a big Christmas and dinner and things like that for the children. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I run Andree Harris Productions, which is a lot. I see some of the people in here now. We all get together and we work with filmmakers that are on budgets and things like that, because we know what it's like to be taken advantage of in the industry.
As a woman,
our production companies are geared to work with people with regardless of what budget they're on. We try to, make sure that their dreams become realities.
Wonderful. Thank you. So wonderful. So now, should we play? I found your trailer. Shall we play that?
Okay, yeah, this is the one
Okay.
with these people in it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
tell us a little bit about the film, or should we watch it first and
Okay, we can
you
watch
tell us?
it.
Okay. So it's called let's see.
Mirage.
Mirage. Okay.
Mhm.
Mirage. Okay, here we go. So we can talk about it afterwards. Okay. Okay.
Deception.
I have a job for you. This jackpot is mine. And your signature is here on these papers.
Who's responsible?
She's quite cautious. There's something you should know. I'm the one who did it. I hacked this account. Well, what are we going to do?
Whose life?
They supposed to kill me?
Hallucinations are nothing more than a mirage.
No one cross with the lady.
Sit your ass down. You will pay.
I'll take care of her myself.
Who will pay? Find out in Mirage. Things aren't always what they seem. Coming soon on a platform near you.
Woo! Nice.
So this
Suspenseful.
this so
Yeah.
this movie is about female data thieves, and somebody steals the data, which takes the money, take my money, and I send people to go find it, and we can't figure out who does what. So there's a lot of twists and turns. This is also the one where, hi baby, this is also the one where all new actresses are in there. So I'm excited about it. And they really pulled it off. It's not a long movie, so I can't tell too much of it, but it's just everything is twisted in there.
Wow. So the movie is a feature length. How long?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a short,
Oh,
but when Malachi also did Emma's A Beauty Shift. When he finished it, he said once he did the montages, it ended up being 54 minutes long. So I submitted it to a couple of film festivals, and we actually got selected for 2 and won first place for 1 for all-female movie. So I'm excited.
wow. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Wow. Yeah,
And
we
this
have
is all done at the studio. I do have a studio, a film studio in Maryland, in Bel Air. So it's stage sets over almost 2,600 square feet, stage sets, and it's specifically for independent filmmakers.
wow, that's awesome. You live in same city, do you?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay. That's convenient. Yeah, that's convenient. Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
wonderful.
not far from me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys for so much for being with us. We have a lot of audiences here. Jennifer is here. And Johnny Woo. Yesterday, Johnny Woo always have a very nice clubhouse on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. It went into like a 10:30 almost last
yeah.
night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't
Night
join
was
first
awesome.
part because I had a dinner with another filmmaker, but it was always very yeah. But Johnny, where did you go? You were not there in the later part. Sometimes running your room, but it was really nice. Yeah, so I took some pictures. I realized like you were not there. Yeah, so I wanted to tell also you guys, and please, we have 12 people here watching us, and yeah, please subscribe my YouTube channel, and I take this so-called job very seriously. You girls, today is episode number 117. Yeah, and I've been doing this since last March after the lockdown, because I couldn't see my friends, I couldn't see my comrades. I could not run on street, do criminal activities. No, just kidding. And then I started YouTube, like interviewing people. Interview first people I know, like my family member, even my husband, my child, my teachers, and then later start to interview different artists, filmmakers, composers, politicians, you name it. Yeah, doctors, COVID, people recover from COVID. So a lot of people, and I learned so much from you people, and it's becoming a tradition. So yeah, pretty much every Wednesday I do a show, sometimes Monday. So thank you so much for being with me. And so let's talk about what is the what is the important thing if you were to tell a underprivileged girl who wants to become a filmmaker in an underprivileged sort of area or country? How would you guide them? Because I know Asha does these work and women work, and I know Andre is also very much into being a good influence, and the fact that you adapt other children with your own children, that's just a phenomenal work. So do you have any input about that? How you inspire girls in an unprivileged
The
situation?
beautiful thing about the internet and everything now, we have WhatsApp. So there's a lot of young women who now have their own radio shows, who now have they're doing movies on their iPhones. And they always say, they call, they text me or call, Mama Andree, thank you so much. You inspired us. We saw what you and Aja were doing, and if you can do it, so can we. And sometimes I do weekly video calls through WhatsApp to not everybody, but to those who I know have a desire. And like sometimes in other countries, the internet is out at a certain time. The lights are out. They don't have the things that we have. So, and plus our times are different. So sometimes I'm on the phone 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, my time, helping somebody out with a script or showing them how to do like 5 pages and what to do with that. And just, it's sad. You can't help everybody, but I just thank God that I'm able to help those that I can, as well as mentor some of the people here in the States. Here in the States, they have more opportunities and avenues than other countries do. So I try to do what I can do here, but in the other countries, I don't send money, I send advice, and I give my time.
Excellent. What do you say, Aja?
My advice for young women, actually, I would just say that, don't give up. We're there for you. We're rooting for you. Anja and I will do our best, just like the love we spread here. We in the U.S., we're going to spread that out there. We feel you, we hear you, we see you. Thank God for social media. Yes. And we love you. And don't give up. Hold on. Be strong. Put God first.
That's right.
And trust Him. If you do that and believe and trust Him, He will definitely
all
answer.
Things are possible.
So all things are possible once you go through Him. Through Christ, all things can definitely come to pass. I didn't make a whole lot of effort to get to where I am. It was the favor. It was God that opened those doors because my heart is in the right place for people. I mean, so when He opens the door for me, it opens for 100 others. So that's my take with all this.
Yeah, so well said. So well said. Now, I realized. Sorry, I need to.
Yeah. Andre, by the way, she traced her heritage to one of the movies that were going to help change the lives of these people. So she'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My heritage to the Mende tribe, and the Guinea-Bissau tribe. So, and I'm of Sierra Leone, and so I am just excited excited. And plus my nurses, if Amy, Aminata, and Fatmata are on here watching, they're from Sierra Leone. And so they've been with me for over 20 years. And they just were so excited when we got the results back. It took almost 12, 16 weeks, but it came back. And so I feel like I'm going home. So, and Aja's actually from there also. So just knowing that I'm going with, I'm just excited. That's all.
And you, I remember you said, Andree, you said you are 75% of, let's say, African, West African. Yeah. So where is the other 15%?
Have no idea.
Wait, 75%. The other should be 25%.
Well, my daughter said, my shout out to Goddess Skyra. She said, "Mommy, I did my DNA. You need to do yours because it says we're 75% West African from my mother's side." I said, "Girl, I'm Indian."
Oh,
And,
you said that?
I said, "Girl, I'm Indian." And lo and behold, I did the swab.
funny.
It came back that we were 75% West African.
Oh, really? Wow. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just reaching out something, okay? Just silly.
So I've been reaching out to her. I've been reaching out to Andree, not knowing that Andree, your sister, is pulling you over. So
I just got this from my, like, a physician.
Oh,
wow.
It says, "Welcome to you." Oh, it's like a test. It's a test for your like where you're from, like ancestors.
Wow.
Yeah, it's funny. So I don't know.
I was so shocked, but everybody around me was not. My friends from Liberia, Cameroon, nobody was shocked. I was the one that was shocked. But everybody was like, "Oh, please, you fit right in. It's okay."
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right, Aja. Go ahead and tell what you were saying, how you were talking. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, Aja, what were you saying?
Oh no, I said, it's just the spirit connected. Like I've been trying to pull Andree, but like she was explaining earlier, there was so many things that kept us from connecting. So it must be the connection of the ancestors that drew us together to make this happen. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Ghana, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, as well as South Africa.
South Africa.
So
and I think, is that our first stop? Is South Africa our first stop, Aja?
I think so. It's open ticket. So
yeah,
we have
so
to
we're planning and we're excited, and we have people over in Sierra Leone already working on things, and we're just real excited about this. It's my first time going, her forever time going. But and then my spiritual daughters are also going to be over there. They have some things going on, so I'm just so ready.
Wow, that's wonderful. For how long are you going to be there?
Till March or April.
Really? That's a long time.
It is. So I have to line up everybody.
Wow.
Put everybody in place because we're going to be gone for quite some time.
Wow, that's wonderful. I want to show you something. I'm now telling Aja. Okay, so it's a surprise. Here we go.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, night capture. Wow.
Another 1 minute film by Aja. It's called Night Capture. All right, so let's see that. That you can see Aja's side of suspensefulness.
Yes.
Right, writing and evil. No, just kidding.
I'm working on the evil. I'm sitting there and I'm begging God forgive me, but I got this is entertainment.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Got a little problem there. Need help? Okay. Sure. I mean, I can help you out if you need a little. I know something about you.
I do this all the time.
I was just trying to be cool. like you're having a little problem.
Ah.
Don't mess around with me.
Don't mess with me.
Ooh, spooky.
So nobody knew. This is, I love doing projects that make people have a conversation. So everybody was thinking the other person was the bad guy, but she was really preying on him. So
I see.
that's
What a
the twist
twist.
on it.
So she ultimately is the bad guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She's the bad guy. They were looking for her. And so, so when you walked up to her, she was kind of like a little worried for her not to be discovered. So he's trying to help her, but really, but it's inspired, that series of events were based on the true story that gave me the idea to create that. So.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Why am I still hearing something?
I was the one that my car broke down at nighttime at 1 a.m. And the image of the person walk through the light, just like how I visioned it, is how I had the character playing the guy coming with the beam lights. That's how I saw the person. But I was able to escape that, But that's one of those things where God stepped in, and my car automatically started working right before I almost went in the car to join him. I felt the fear that this guy is going to kill me. But all I could do is take a chance. And as I was going to his car, I'm praying like for God to save me. And my car just came on. Like someone was in it. Yes. Wow. And I said, that's okay. And I was 1 foot back because of the faith, trying to go back to my car as I had 1 foot forward to go to him. But my heart was behind me that my car should start. And that's not the first time that the Holy Spirit did that for me. So shout out to the Holy Spirit. Wow.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So now tell us a little bit about how does the Black Lives Matter movement influence the way you create your work? Because it's just since there's so many shootings going on, gunned down people who are African Americans, and so does a lot of your work have that kind of theme, or some of them influenced by the movement, or is it ongoing thing for you to deal with? Do you have any comment?
Well, nothing really has to be going on for me to use my imagination to write. That I'm not. When I do what they call special interest writing, normally it's about families, children, adoptions, domestic violence, things of that nature. And in fact, I did several domestic violence films. I try not to get caught up in a lot of stuff to allow it to influence my writing, other than allowing God to put something in my belly and allow me to execute it that way. Because if we look up, there's always something going on. Black lives matter. Some people say all lives matter. My life matter. Your life matter. There is a lot of violence out here, but I try to, it's already depressing. So I try to write different things for different reasons. No one specific thing triggers me to write. I was in a marriage for a lot of years, and when it was over, I wrote a stage play about it, which is actually now going to be a movie. So it doesn't matter what's really going on, whatever God drops in my imagination, I just move with it.
Got you. Do you have any thoughts, Aja?
Well, I mean, there's no way that you could ignore what's really going on out there in the society. And it's actually not just a national problem, it's an international problem.
Yes.
but I believe in a solution and not focusing on the problem. By giving inspirational stories, it makes me work just as hard to use my platform and what opportunities come my way to extend it to others, because the way how I understood is when you're idle or you have nothing to do, then it creates negativity. And so what our job is to bring positivity, and have that energy, that spirit transfer from us to people outside, so they'll have something to look forward to by seeing a woman of color make a difference in helping her community and things like that. Something to give them to say, you know what, I want to be like her, or what can we do to be a part of what you're doing? So from the negative images out there, we try to shift it to a positive. And that's what God is. God is positive. And that's why, not that he doesn't know, but he just believes that we need to put some positive things out there and let people know that they're loved and that we matter. And I think once we have more films, African Americans and people of color have more films, it would help create and expand an understanding of who we are as a people, and that we're not animals. We're not angry all the time. We are a loving people. We love everyone, no matter what. So I think once they all understand who we really are, it would help make a difference. So I think showing the positive films is just enough to help close in that negative gap and burst through positivity. I mean, that's my take on that. Hopefully
So well said. So well said. Yeah, thank you, ladies. I personally don't experience, being a minority also in this country, getting like any sort of a, what do you call, prejudice or people, doing things to me. But that doesn't mean there's no Asian hate. Lately there's a lot of Asian hate going on. People just shovel people onto the ground for no reasons. That some has to do with people are mentally ill, right? And some has to do with like the COVID-19. Our previous president said it's a China virus, so then people get really pissed off, to Chinese people, and they see all Asian, they think they're Chinese. I mean, sometimes they push people, they're not even Chinese, they're Korean, so that situation. So it's a very unfortunate, but I cannot really imagine, people who suffer, from this kind of ongoing prejudice, from the society or other race. So it's something I'm always very, how do I say, aware of this issue. Actually, I made several short films when Black Lives Matter. One of the film was also shown in a film festival. It's just simply called Black Lives Matter, because I went to in New York City. There's a big parade after George Floyd's incident. So I went to that parade and I made like a 15-minute short, and that short got accepted by a film festival, and they actually want. Yesterday, when I met the director, she want me to, she want my film again to show in another occasion coming.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice to I didn't even it's more almost like a video, because I didn't it's not like a film I shot for 3 months and then shrink to a short film. It's just one event. I was able to make it a video, and I edited it on iMovie on my phone, and look really, really professional. Maybe I'll send to you guys, So
Wow,
anyway, yeah. So it's called Black Lives Matter. It's
this iPhone, that iMovie thing is awesome out here. I gotta learn how to utilize all of my iPhone stuff.
Do you do Clubhouse at all?
Yeah, I do. I'm not regular on it.
Oh, okay.
But I have to.
You are those normal people who are not regular. I am these like abnormal people who's on Clubhouse 10 hours a day.
In the very beginning, but I'm not on there as much. But Asha is telling me about a lot of little film film clubs in there, actors and actors clubs. So I have to probably get on there and find out what's what.
Yeah, come to our room. Come to my club. It's called iPhone Video Production.
Oh, I'm coming.
It's also called smartphone video production because long time ago, only people have iPhones
could get
on. Yeah, so I wasn't thinking. I just say iPhone. So we've been talking about this for 19th week this Friday.
Wow.
So, everybody coming Friday, come to Clubhouse at 11 a.m. Eastern time.
Good. I'm still in town. And I went out and I purchased the boom. I purchased all of the equipment for my smartphone.
Oh, yeah? What? Like what? Gimbal?
I got the stabilizer. I have the lights. I purchased a little package that you could actually do it. I just don't know how to use it.
You don't really need anything, dear. I tell you, I shot my documentary, latest one. I went to 12 different cities, 4 states. I spent a whole year following Andrew Yang, who was running for president first, and then he was running for mayor of New York City. Anyway, I followed him and his supporters for a whole year with my goddamn iPhone. I'm sorry, with iPhone 11. With iPhone 11.
Yeah, I know you check. Okay.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that word. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, I apologize. And then I added the movie on my professional Final Cut Pro. So the film is an 80-minute long feature film called My Young Gun Diary. It won 3 Best Documentary Feature in 3 festivals in 3 countries.
Don't tell me that because I have an 11 and a 12. Okay?
12's great.
and an Android. All right?
Oh my God.
And I'm getting ready to do a documentary on my daughter with her G-Tube called G-Tube Life. So
iPhone 7. Oh, don't get me started. This is the iPhone 5. And then what else? iPhone 12.
I don't have that many. I just started using iPhone.
Okay, so Andre, you need to follow me, and I help you. I'll show you.
I'm just looking to try to find somebody to do the documentary on my daughter.
Yeah,
and everybody that I want to have it. Yes, I'm coming.
Yeah. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you go to subscribe my YouTube channel, right? I have a playlist. I dedicate just say all videos shot with iPhone. So I have many videos of films just shot with iPhone. A lot of them I edited on iPhone, which is very convenient because you after you shoot, right? You don't have to go to a computer. You don't have to empty your cards to your hard drive. You could just do it on your phone. You can lay on your bed, sit on your couch while you're doing your hair, whatever,
Don't tell me that. Oh my God.
So anyway, smartphone, iPhone.
Good.
Anyway, good. All right. So shall we do a rapid fire with 2 of you? Do you have any other important thing you want to talk about? Because it's already 5:12. Huh? Anything you want to shout out?
No? Shout out to everybody out there watching. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys watching us. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. And do you have a YouTube channel?
I am Andree Harris. I'm actually
Andree Harris YouTube channel. Oh,
Nothing
Aja.
wrong. Follow me on Instagram and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah, Instagram. Okay, yeah, and you can
follow me
see
also on
yeah.
Instagram.
Instagram, yeah. Please follow their Instagram. Aja's Instagram is in the description below, and Andre's Instagram is not in the description, but I'll add it as soon as I'm off this. Okay, I can add because I found you. I found it's very good. I found you. Yeah, it was not easy for me, to find. But anyway, because a lot of time people's name is not necessary the handle name, right?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Everything for me was normally I am Andree Harris. Everything is always Andree Harris.
Oh, I am. How would I know? I am.
Yep, you wouldn't. You would not.
Okay. All right. So thank you guys for watching us. We're gonna do a rapid fire. Okay. I'm gonna do just in turn. Okay. Like ask one question to one lady and then she answers, and then I'll do another question if I can remember. If I can think of anything. Okay. So we'll start with Aja. Aja,
Yes.
your all-time favorite film.
Oh
Do you
my
have one?
Gosh. Grease.
Oh, three.
Yes.
Three. Okay.
I love Grease, y'all.
Oh, five.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, Grease? Did you say?
Grease.
Oh, I thought you said
John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John.
Oh God.
Oh,
yes. I love the part
I can see
when
you're
she transformed in her black, and her hair was done, and he was in his black, and they sang to one another. I love that.
Oh yeah.
wow. Oh yeah, you're old soul.
Old soul. Old soul.
Yeah.
Oh,
50, so
okay, Andre, if you would have a chance to have lunch with three persons, live or dead, which are these three persons?
Blair Underwood still. Diane Carroll. And who else do I like? Courtney B. Vance.
Idris.
No, that's Idris is your man. Yeah, Diane Carroll. I love her. Blair Underwood, and I love Courtney B. Vance.
Oh, yeah.
So I would like to have lunch with him to pick his brain.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. All right, Aja.
Yes.
When I take you right now, imagine after this talk, I'm going to take you to a nice rooftop bar and I'm going to buy you a drink. Which drink would you like me to buy you?
I keep it simple, strawberry daiquiri, and I'm good. That's the only thing. I don't drink, but I tell
That's
you,
a classical.
my sister got me that, and then
Yeah.
that's it.
That's
Yeah.
a classical one. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's nice. Yeah. So Andre, when you have a chance, when you go to Chinese restaurant, right? They sometimes, if you order a food, they'll say chicken, beef, or vegetables. So which one do you pick?
Chicken.
Awesome.
Yay.
Yes, Aja, you
Yes.
win tomorrow. You won $25 million. What are you gonna do with that?
Oh, we're gone. We're gone. We're gone.
I won $25 million tomorrow. Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
we're gone. We're gone.
No. The signal was kind of going out.
Oh, okay. Are we good?
If I won $25 million,
Mm-hmm.
I will, of course, I'll give to charity. Some of it I will build my production, and
Your spotty,
I'll
your
open
spotty a little bit.
schools for young people. Oh, I'll open schools.
We're gone.
I'll open people, huh? What'd
We're
you
gone.
say? Oh yeah, we're gone. Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow. 25 million. Watch what I'll do with that thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come. I'll come be your cameraman.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I'll move in.
Oh, boy.
All right. So, Andre, if you had a leisure life, although you're going to leisure life anyway, but just pretending you're not going to Africa, which other country would you like to spend a whole month? Just be a tourist.
A whole month. Haven't thought about it yet, but believe it or not, people don't think of it as much. But I love Jamaica. I love Jamaica, the resort area in Jamaica. So I probably would stay there for a month. Yeah,
Great.
I love it.
Great, thank you. Yeah, Aja, what is your favorite music genre? Like classical music, jazz, funk, rock, or whatever, or rap, or R&B. Aja.
Oh, I'm sorry, my signal went out. You said what music?
Yeah, your frame is a little bit spotty. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe it's me. No, it's not me. Okay. So I was asking you, what is your favorite musical genre?
My favorite really is gospel.
I'm sorry. I got excited. I saw Darion there. Sorry.
Darion.
Darion. Yeah.
Gospel music.
Gospel. Oh yeah. Gospel. Of course. Yeah. So Andree, do you have a favorite TV series right now is playing?
Yeah, All American.
All American?
Yeah, I like All American and Queen of the South, although it's over.
Oh, I'm terrible. I don't watch TV anymore. It's all Clubhouse's fault. All of American. Where is All of American? Where is
about an African American guy who has a scholarship and where he goes to school in California. Comes out of his ghetto neighborhood and go to the rich and famous place. Hi, Darion.
Hi, Darion.
Yeah, so I like that. Queen of the South. It's a cartel show.
Oh, I never asked Darion that who took that picture. His profile picture is really nice. But anyway, nice. Thank you. So, what else?
Hi, Darion,
hi, Darion. Yeah, Darion, do you look decent? You want to come out to say hello to us? Are you in your no pants? Sometimes people when they are on Zoom, right? I saw a video. The president of France, he was talking to his people, right? And then he got up. He's in his underwear. That's why I say, are you decent? So what's up? Anyway, who's next turn? Sorry, I lost my track.
No, you asked what music, and so the next is what.
Oh, the music, yeah. So, Aja. So Aja, if you have a chance to have dinner with someone, just one person, which one you want to pick? Let's pick a dead one, because you don't want to offend the living one.
I'm ready to offend the living one. I'm just kidding.
Let's pick a dead one.
Oh my gosh, who died that I would love to? Tupac.
Who?
Tupac, the rapper. Yes.
Yeah, we're going together on that one, honey.
I would love to have dinner with Tupac.
We're going and just let it be rough and soft, okay?
Oh yeah.
Thug life.
I wonder if you can.
Just like to pick his brain and.
Yes, right.
He has a conscious mind. And he's very a bold person, an activist. He believed in his people, anything to help wake up his people, his community. So love him.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Tupac.
Wow, that's wonderful. So, okay, last question for both of you. If you pretend, okay, I know you're an artist, you're not a politician, but you pretend if you're running for some kind of a position, even volunteer, what is the one most important thing you want to change for your city?
homelessness.
Yes, I love that.
Great. Great. Thank you so much. Now, bonus. Does it, either of you, can you ask one question to me? Any question?
Who do you want to have that one chance of opportunity to perform with? Since you're a violinist. Yes, that's my.
Oh, I know. That's an easy one. Bobby McFerrin.
Oh, wow.
Bobby? He's my idol.
Yeah,
Bobby McFerrin.
Wow.
Of course, the list goes on. You know, I love Chick Corea, the pianist. You know, he's dead. You know, Bobby McFerrin. Yeah, I would love to work with him and pick his brain out. And
My question
amazing.
is, if you had an opportunity to film with one person, who would it be?
Film one person.
Work with the camera crew with one person.
You mean make a movie about someone, or make a movie as a partner, like pick a partner?
Or act, which one?
Huh?
The one person that you would make a movie with.
Oh, that's easy. Darion Juhl.
Right. You know, Darren's name is everywhere. Like Darren is on the top of the list of everything that we're doing.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
Darren, we're gonna put you in that suitcase everywhere we go.
We got to pack them up ourselves.
Yeah, just give me a little bit of your $25 million, you know, and I'll move to Darion Juhl's, you know, downstairs. You know? But you know, Darion, actually, I met him, Andre. If you check my Instagram, and you can see, he was in New York City 2 weeks ago, and we actually met in a coffee shop for 1 hour. Wow. Yeah, and then we had coffee, and we made like a couple of like Instagram reel together. You know, we were so silly. We were talking to each other. You know, so funny.
That's
so,
amazing.
Anyway,
I wish
amazing.
I was there. I was like,
I know.
You got to meet Darren before me.
Oh, really? I thought you were supposed to meet. I was supposed to meet him this week. What's going on?
I am. I'm hoping to be out there by tomorrow.
I know, 'cause I'm still here.
Oh,
she's still there. She's on set. She's doing the movie right now. She's on set right now. Well, she's there for a film.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're spotty right now. Sorry, Aja. Aja.
Can you hear me?
Aja getting a little bit fuzzy. Okay, you guys, it's been so wonderful to talk to you guys and talk to you girls and talk to your incredible mothers. I mean, I don't know how you do it, but I really have so much respect for you. As artist, as filmmaker, as director, as writer, as everything, entrepreneur, hairdresser, or owning of whatever your entrepreneurship, you know. So much to talk about. You know, we can maybe catch up another time after, you know, your other film is coming out or something, you know, right?
Yeah, absolutely. In the process of all that, I do have a hair product line and a cosmetic line. So, and I've also sell for Amazon. Shout out to Amazon Warriors. John Scott, he's amazing mentor in that department. And shout out to Steven Bernstein, being a new mentor added to my list. So now I got 3. I got Darion, I got him, and I got Mrs. Bernstein. And I also have
me. You have to learn iPhone from me.
That's my iPhone mentor right here.
Okay, and that's my other mentor. She is amazing with the feature. So I do TV writing. She does features, so she's my mentor for the feature, as well as Celine, that's in Los Angeles, an amazing writer. Shout out to Selena. You know, she's a cancer survivor. She defeated cancer, so shout out to her as well. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful.
Amazing writer. I have Andree is an amazing writer as well. So I know once we come together, we'll make magic on the screen.
Yes.
Andree.
Yes.
Thank you, Aja. Andree, has anyone say you look a little bit like Diana Ross?
It's probably the hair. It's probably the hair. They used to call me Michael Jackson a long time ago, especially when I wore the little bangs down here. But I think it's the hair.
That's nice.
Listen, I was on set today, and they was like, "Is that Mom?" I was like, "Yeah." Oh, we've never seen you with your hair like that. Every time you're on set, you have the little bob look. I said that's the look for Lola. But yeah. They tell me I look like a lot of people.
Nice.
Yes, the Lola is the movie she's doing now. I don't know if you mentioned it.
No.
And I have a new Moscato line coming out called Mellow by Mignon. So be looking out for that coming up.
Sounds like a nice food.
Yeah.
So, is that a film name? Right?
No, it's a Moscato drink coming out.
Oh, it's a drink. Oh, so I'm pretty close. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure it's a movie or it's a food, you know.
No, it's mellow. It's a drink.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Wow. You have so many things going on in your life. That's just wonderful. That's wonderful. So let's keep in touch and follow me on YouTube, right? And you have my email, and then you have my Instagram, you have my whatever. So and then come into our room, because Darion has been with us all this time. So this Friday will be 19 episodes of talking about how to use a smartphone to create video and film. So yeah, bring some questions to us. Okay. All right. So in that end, we did great, and I thank you so much. This is so much fun, and thank you so much, Aja, for your idea bringing Andree, and it adds so much dimension. Yeah, it adds so much fun and so much. It's nice energy. I see you two have, and me join you. Okay, great. So have a great evening, and I'll see you girls very soon, I hope.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ching.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Darion.
Bye, Darion. Bye, guys.